Hello friends, in this video I am going to show you how to create a beautiful customizable edit text fields. Generally we use for edit text plain text or password fields, but here I am going to select text input layout. This text input layout we can find at the end of all the edit text fields, or you can search in the search bar also. So here I am dragging text input layout to my design view. So here I can find some constraints errors. So I'm resolving those constraint errors. Now we will give an ID for text input layout, like layout name. Layout name will give, not layout text, layout name I'll give. And in this text input layout, you have text input edit text field also. So here you can see text input edit text. First let me give a hint for my text input layout. So I have given hint as name, and now if I go to text input edit text, here one more hint is there. So I am going to remove this hint because I have already given in the layout. So input type I am selecting as a person name for the edit text. So now I will drag one more text input layout, same as the first one. This is for password. So I have cleared all the constraints. I'll give the ID as layout password, and hint also as password I'll give. Now I will remove the hint from here and I will give the ID, e-text password. Remove the hint, and input type I will select text password. Now if I run the app, we can see there is two fields called name and password. Once you select that, you can see the hint is going up. But here we can remove the background color. It is not looking nice, right? For this we are going to use box background color attribute. In the attributes itself you can see box background color. So I'm going to change the color to white. So when I run the app now, this is how we can change the background color. Now I will show you how to add a icon for text fields, that is start icon. So when you select layout name here, you can find an attribute called start icon drawable. If you click that icon, you can find all the drawables here. You can select by searching. But if you could not find it in the drawables here, you can go to our resource folder and select drawable, and you can have new vector asset. This is the vector asset list. So you can select any icon, whatever the icon you want. So I am going to search for person. This is the person icon. So I am going to import this. Here you can change the color also, but for as of now I don't want to change the color. I am going to select the same thing. So the same thing I am going to import here. So this is the drawable. Now for password also, here if I search for log, I have that already. So I can select directly that password icon. Now if you see, you have that start icon drawables here. But if you want to change the color of those icons, you go to that start icon only. There below that you can find out start icon tint color. So I am going to change those colors for both name and password. So this is how you can change the colors also for the start icons. Now this screen is looking beautiful, right? Now we'll make it more beautiful by adding outline. So in the attributes you can find box background mode, right? Here it is filled. Now I am going to change to outline. Same for password also. Now if we run the app, here you can see the view completely surrounded by a box, and the hint view also has changed. So now let me give the end icons also. when you go end icon mode, here I am selecting clear text, and for password I am selecting password toggle. So but the color has not changed. I am changing the color for password toggle. When I run the app, I can see the end icon clear text, but the color has not changed. So I will change the color and run once again. So here I can find the into button there. I can clear the text like that. And even for password, once I click the password toggle button, I can enable or disable the password visibility. Now let me enable the counter. So in the attributes you can find a counter enabled attribute. I will enable it and I will enter the maximum length 10 for password. If I run the app, oh, but I cannot see the password, counter enabled. Count. So I'm dragging the text input layout 0. Okay, a maximum length 10 I am giving now. Okay, so now it is set for password. Now I will run the app. See here you can find 10 maximum length counter. If I enter more than the 10 characters, I can see the box color changing to red. Now I will change the name field to email field. So when I select the layout name, I'll change first hint, that is to email, and the text field, edit text input type, I'll change it to email address. So when I run the app, so you can see this text, edit text change to email. But for this email, I wanted to give an example hint. So for that, you have an attribute called placeholder. So when I select the layout name, you can here you can find placeholder text. So here I can give an example saying that example how the email address has to be entered, that abc@cdf.com. Now if I run the app and run the app, now you can see the placeholder text. So how does the email address look like? So when I clear that, you can see again once again. But now the same thing I wanted to change as a phone number. So I will change the hint and input type. The input type I will select as a phone number. Okay, apply. Now run the app. So if you see here, it is changed to phone number. Oh, okay. So placeholder text we'll remove now. But we wanted to give a prefix. So for phone number, if the prefix number is there like +1 or +91, here you can find prefix text. So I remove placeholder text and put a prefix text, that is +91 I have put. Now if I select the phone number, see here you have already have +91. Now I can enter the digits. So but here we wanted to restrict to 10 numbers only. So the same how we have added for layout for password, we'll add a counter for phone number also. So counter enabled equal to true, and counter maximum length 10 I have given. Now if I run the app, now I can see the counter below the phone number, and if I enter more than 10 digit numbers, I can see the box changing to red color. Now come back to layout password field. I wanted to give a text below the password, so I'm selecting helper text. Helper text I'm giving it as enter strong password. Now you can see here enter strong password below the password, but I wanted to change the color to green. But here in common attributes I am not able to find. Now you go down here, you can find the color. So change it to green. So here the color has changed. Now run the app. See here you can see the color changed. But now I wanted to show an error message based on the password validation. So I wanted the user to enter minimum one special character. If it is not entered, I wanted to show an error. So go to your main activity.java file, and in onCreate method, initialize password layout file and edit text files. So here I initialized already, and edit text password dot text change listener means whatever I enter, I'm going to validate now. So on text changed, I'm going to take the character sequence now first. That is my password, and the password has to be minimum 8 characters, in which one special character has to be there. If it is not there, we are going to give some error message here. So first, if the password is less than 8 characters, I will show helper text as enter minimum 8 characters. And to show an error in the attribute, we have to enable one field, that is error enabled. So I have enabled the error enabled attribute. Now I will set the error as empty because it's still below 8 characters. For password above 8 characters, we will validate for special character. So here I'm going to give a pattern, that is small a to z, capital A to z, and 0 to 9. Apart from these characters, if something is entered by the user, that means it is a special character. So if matching is found, that means it is a password contains special character. So the boolean value I have taken. So if condition is checked, if it is if password contains special character, then helper text I'll give strong password, and error message is empty. But if the password doesn't contain special character, then I will give an error saying it is a weak password. Weak password, enter minimum one special character. So now let me run the app. So first I enter 8 characters without special character. It is showing weak password. Very good. Now I come back. I entered a special character. Now it is showing strong password, and the counter is also working fine. So this is how we can design a beautiful and different edit text fields using material design. So I'm switching the XML view to code mode. Here we can see all the attributes, whatever we have selected in the design mode. Counter enabled, and end icon mode. End icon mode, clear text. If I enter something, I'm seeing the right hand side, right? That is the end icon mode. The same way for password also, we can see all the attributes here, whatever we have selected from design mode. So here end icon mode is password toggle, and error enabled. So here you can see the red color button and the error message, right? This we have enabled using error enabled flag. And the helper text, if I clear the password, so here you can find some text, right? That is a helper text. Enter minimum 8 characters is showing right below the password, that is a helper text. So here one more attribute is there, that is start icon drawable. So the lock icon, whatever we have given for password. This way we can create attractive and customizable edit text fields using text input layout.